Blasio. Thank you for your confidence, for your partnership on so many issues that we work on together. And certainly thank you to Stuart Appelbaum for your important words and your friendship and your support. And Oliver Gray from DC 37 has just joined us. Oliver, thank you for being here with us. Thank you very much. The choice in this election is a choice between values. Middle class values that I was raised on, the public service values that have typified my service on behalf of the people of the state, versus Harry Wilson's values, the worst of Wall Street values. The FiberMark story is an important story that you should all read. Read the Buffalo News. The members of the press, reach out to the workers whose names are identified in that article. What they had to go through in the interests of corporate greed and profits is something that any worker and any family would not want to have to go through. Workers being laid off, benefits being reduced, health insurance being taken away from retirees. And for what purpose? To be able to sell the company and to make a profit. And it wasn't just those challenging concerns. It was an atmosphere, a hostile atmosphere in terms of contract negotiations, how the workforce was treated, how the union was treated. The National Labor Relations Board had to get involved. This is not the kind of leadership, responsible leadership at the corporate level that we want to see. It's certainly not the value system we need to see reflected in public service, especially in the Office of State Comptroller. Now, I'm not a Wall Street investor. As a pension fund investor, I like to be a community investor, seeking to get that bottom line favorable return for our fund, but also understanding that besides doing well for the fund, we also want to do good with our investments. What we've tried to do in the state of New York, and we've had success even in this tough investment climate, is to direct more of our pension dollars to invest in companies and with entrepreneurs that have a commitment to New York State, to start businesses here, to relocate businesses here, to expand businesses here. That's our in-state private equity program. It's been a successful program, and I've doubled the amount of money available, not to just get a quick profit short term, but to get a long-term benefit to the pension fund and to help promote growth and opportunity in our communities all across New York State. For those of you who've been to Lowville, up in Lewis County, it is a community that struggles. And what happened at FiberMark, what Silver Point foisted on that company, that community, is not something that any community should have to endure. It's not about the quick profit. That is so often the mentality that represents those worst of Wall Street values that drove our economy to near collapse and that we're still paying the price for it. The public advocate made an important point. We know Wall Street is a very important part of our economy, and we are proud to partner with responsible leaders in the financial community. But there are those that have engaged in behavior that made them a quick profit, and that's not what we think represents the best values of Wall Street. And it's great that Mr. Wilson made a lot of money, and he's taken a fair amount of that money to try to buy this office. But we want to get the word out there that there's a difference in the values that are represented in our two campuses. I'm proud that labor stands with me because they know of my record, my proven track record, and what I stand for. And I'm very honored to be joined today, not only by RWDSU and DC 37, we're joined by representatives of the Mason Tenders, IDEW Local 3, Fire Officers Association, TWU, CSEA, our state AFL-CIO, Public Employees Federation, PEP, Central Labor Council. Thank you, working men and women. These are the people who make a difference in our communities, and these are the people whose interests we need to look out for. Promoting growth and opportunity in the private sector, looking out for the workforce in the public sector as well. All of us acknowledging we're going through a tough time, but we need to get through this tough time together and finding common ground. That's why I'm looking forward to continuing to serve the people of our state as Comptroller. Thank you all for being here. Any questions from the press? I'd be happy to